Drop your weapons. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. Fight for the Empire.
Empire, be gone. I couldn't find my mouth. Yes. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Yes, I forgot the notes. I forgot the chords. And yeah. Yeah, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Your birthday vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know feel about that birthday stuff. No. I'm old now. Oh, I don't know. Everyone gets like that stuff about their birthday. Not everybody, but I guess it's just that closer to death. What's the subconscious thing about I'm old? The loss of youth. These damn kids nowadays. What they? Oh.
Hey, what's that noise? They're doing something in the park. Give me that. Look at that biscuit. I just want to say, I heard it's your special day. Happy birthday. That's right. It's your birthday. Yeah, yo. So like and subscribe. Get off my lawn.
There's stuff going on. Okay. Yeah. I was going to make this a short one. I wasn't even going to say that I was going to say like, hey, don't tell anyone it's your birthday. I'm thinking to myself, don't tell anybody. Don't announce it. It's kind of crass, So but it's also sort of false humility because you don't say something and people don't know. They're not going to have a calendar with your not everybody, so they don't know. Plus, it's like, I don't know, false humility in a sense. Plus, at the end of the day, and no one notices, you think you're being like Mr. Humble, and at the end of the day, it's like, no one cares. It's true. And I found out something, a little birthday present to myself. You know what? I'll tell you a birthday present to myself. Don't give a rat's. I mean, not totally, I should say that right. It's about expectations. So I watched a video, and this guy explained about how much money they make on YouTube, right? And there's a bunch of people that done that. They've had a viral video, or they're pretty good with this, and they'll say, hey, how much money I make on YouTube, making another video, trying to get views. And this guy broke it down. This guy was just like real fast. It's like, hey, let me just break this down for you. It's a lie. And it's like how many views, how much money you make per 1,000 views is what his gig was. And 1,000 views, excuse me, what? Guys make about $2 an hour, $2 1,000 views, and women make about $6 1,000 views. Oh, I'm getting, yeah. That's my brother on the North Shore. Right when I say all that stuff, I'm getting like texts. Oh, text from my bro on the North Shore. Hey, somebody remembered me. I exist. But anyways, yeah. So I'm not like too bummed about this. This is like, do it if you love it, don't if you don't. I don't know if my man. I don't know. Jeez. I don't know. Oh, and speaking of, trying to make it like a certain amount of time, I just start yakking and I just keep yakking. It's called go back. Anyways, but my birthday present to you is this. Lower your expectations. Lower the don't expect anything. Then something happens, hey. Oh, cool. Like that. Hey. See, lower my expectations from the book of AA. They call it a big book. But it's Sunday. It's also Sunday. So we're going to do a little old and new from the bigger big book. That's right. A thumbnail. Just a random weird face. Okay, this day we do a little one random from the old, random from the new, using a little just random selector. This is a little plastic ruler. And when we go out of the New Testament, we're going to do rubric, red. So here's random out of the old, something like about, I don't know. Should we go over here? Over here. There's tons of Old Testament, so this is the easy part. Reading, it's the hard part. Okay, so on my birthday, or should I? I should redo this. Nonus Dei Patri Filii Spiritus Sancti, Veni Sanctus Spiritus, Veni Sanctus Spiritus. Oh, guide us, Holy Spirit. Ah, it chose a different place. Let's see. It says, "Oh God, oh no." Here we go. All right. This is from 1 Kings. The death of Solomon. Now, the rest of the acts of Solomon, all that he did, as well as his wisdom, are they not written in the book of the acts of Solomon? The time that Solomon reigned in Jerusalem over all Israel was 40 years. Solomon slept with his ancestors. Solomon slept with his ancestors and was buried in the city of his father David, and his son Rehoboam succeeded him. This isn't commentary. This is a happy birthday. Okay. All right. Let's try New Testament. What's the Spirit gonna go for us? It's gonna be rubric, though. Okay, go in there. We got rubric? Yep, there's red in there. Okay. New. Here we go. This birthday something. The lesson of the fig tree. Then he told them a parable. Look at the fig tree and all the trees. As soon as they sprout leaves, you can see for yourselves and know that summer is already near. So also, when you see these things taking place, you know that the kingdom of God is near. Truly, I tell you, this generation will not pass away until all things have taken place. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. Thank you, Jesus. Just watching out for the fig trees, that's all. And something's kingdom of God coming near. All right. That's the shenanigans I got. Oh, I mean, I was kind of watching. I was kind of surprised about that. Right when I was down with a fever, Not COVID, I think. But a volcano blew up. I asked my mom. She's like, "Huh? I didn't hear about it." Tidal wave. Something happened to even the west coast of U.S. West Coast got some stuff. But this thing blew up. It wasn't. It's underwater, but it wasn't completely underwater. In 2015, a little island formed. And wait a minute. I forgot to. Well, I'll do that first. 2015, a little island formed, and then later they went and checked it out, and even things were starting to sprout. And then, of course, yesterday, boom, and well, the rest is history. Big volcano on Tonga. So, I guess thoughts and prayers go out to the Tongan people who were right near this little island, because Tonga ain't that. It's really pretty close to Australia. Anyways, how's it? Hang loose. I forgot to say, welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. And now I'll go to the regular news here, which is, I don't know, just as interesting, I suppose. Oh, and I got a letter from my friend who's getting released from prison. He didn't deserve it. I mean, seriously. I mean, there's people in prison that were innocent and stuff like that. I mean, there are cases wrongly in prison, but I know this particular case. I'm not going to tell you the story because it's his story. It's not mine. It's not mine to tell. But I do know him from before, and actually just before he was going through this when I met him, and we'll talk all about it. And I'm just saying, he got rooted. He got rooted by, and then the system in Texas. I always thought I was a Boy Scout, Boy Scouts honor. I was a Boy Scout. Still am. It's like you never lose it, really, unless you just become evil. Just go play with Satan. Is over there. But I heard the whole. He got. I always thought the court system was fair and square. I'm just telling him, hey man, just tell the story like you told it to me. Just tell everything you got, and the judge will go, oh, I see right through all this. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see this. Yeah, the judge will know. The judge will. It's Texas, especially Denton County. There's major. So if you're on the right, if you know the right people. Anyways, he got many years. I'm not even good. I mean, more than a murderer. Seriously. Then he's just gonna come out, and I'm just like, oh crap, man. Oh. He probably that long in prison. He probably. I was like, oh my god. I'm sure he's exactly the same as he went in. He looks. Hey, you haven't changed a bit. Anyways, no, I feel grateful for people that I know in my life. Those are my birthday. That's my birthday present. I'm starting to heal, and I feel okay. Sort of. And we have no newspaper. What happened to the newspaper? There it is. This is the newspaper. Apparently, inside, they're going to stop counting the people who don't have COVID because their system is just majorly overrun. So they're not going to report. So our reporting system is going to be rife with it's fake, and all this stuff. And oh god, they're just they're messing up with their counting because they can't count that high. There's so many COVID cases. So I don't know. Our positivity rates are going to not even be counted. Welcome to the plague, year 2. Life in Luluku. Now, Luluku's on the other side of the island. It's on the windward side. That actually gets a lot more rain. Those are ko'olaus right there and stuff like that. Hey, what's that? And this is the H3 freeway. How do I know that? Just by looking at this. And these people are like, Lala, Palani Stridewine, it was his family, Toro toward one of their their H3 freeway, and these farms that lives in the land in Luluku, because it's almost like off the side of the road. But I don't know, some of those lands were farmed. You know how I know this though? This is how I know this. I did archaeology work there in Luluku. Also on the Halava side, which is the valley of the prison, and Red Hill fuel tanks. Gee, I just get around. So, yeah, I was transferred. I worked for the Bishop Museum. I'm not affiliated. I'm not dragging them down with my reputation, I hope. I admire the Bishop Museum, actually. I truly do. And it's one of our great museums here. And I was working in their field department, ARG. What is it? I forgot. ARG. Research Group. Applied. That's what it was. Applied Research Group. ARG. And I worked in it's a whole lots of stories, so I don't want to get. But then I was transferred over here on the Luluku side, and the other side of that gray, that's H3. The other side of that, there was, and we found burials, but they weren't Hawaiian, so it was cool. Because Hawaiian burial, it's like it changes into a completely different thing. And there was Hawaiian taro plantation, ancient Hawaiian taro plantation, that later on, like probably the 20s or 30s, some guy and his wife made it a banana plantation, and we found his grave in the banana plantation. We're interested in mapping out the terracing of the taro fields. And I rode back in the van with his wife in a box because we exhumed their remains. Long hair, black rosary, Chinese wife. Creepy. Yeah, you get used to dead bodies. Well, the old dead bodies, not fresh dead bodies. There's some creepy people in archaeology. Next.
Check the mic and make sure.
Moving along.
Right, boys.
Back in the day, 1954. Ooh, the latest fashion in Hawaii garments being prepared by Hawaii Island manufacturers. The 4th annual Nalole Luau at Don the Beachcombers, sponsored by the Hawaii Garment Manufacturing Guild. They're all in there. You better sew those moo-moos. That's why they're having a moo-moo month, right? That's like the dress, the long dress, the casual dress. And when I was a kid, it was moo-moo. That's how I learned it. Then they're all correct pronunciation of Hawaiian nowadays. So it's moo-oo, moo-oo. Thank you. Moo-oo, moo-oo. And we're gonna make this apparently I'm talking too much. And there's somebody with a llama-looking dog. And they don't got the coach, so they don't know. They keep losing players, and it's a haunting reunion, and we don't want to know. We don't want to know about it. I don't want to know whatever that is. They make horror movies. Okay, Scream. Oh yeah, gee, my favorite. Hello. Here we go. Is it? Yeah, Insight. Okay, let's check out one letter to the editor. Oh, first off, check it out. Oh, it was President Biden. Joyride. I know I stand. He's trying to get the voting rights. But of course, the big bulwark of, Okay. You have to be.
It sound right,
Okay. If I wish him luck, but I'm just saying it's he's going. You know what he's going. This is the Senate. Never mind. It's I don't got time for this, Captain. This guy's got if you have water conserving toilets, nothing is affordable in Hawaii. You gotta be a millionaire to live in Hawaii. What's up? That's why. Like and subscribe. $2 per 1,000 views. So let me see. I get about 4
Sound
views.
right, boy.
I'm not even monetized. I don't get nothing. Nothing for doing this. Except here we go. Mental health key issue for UH Sports. I had a totally different reaction to Dave Reardon's column. Little good comes from University of Hawaii's. Scroll. Little good comes from. Scroll. Hey, I hope it doesn't show up. Dog and pony show in the Senate. They had a big thing in our state Senate about this. State Advertiser, January 9th, citation. On the University of Hawaii's athletic hearing before the state Senate, more than the bullying tactics of Coach Todd Graham, it was very upsetting to hear how dismissive athletics director David Matlin, who hired Graham despite being warned about his controversial past, was of the testimony of players and parents on mental health issues. No wonder nearly 20 football players want to leave Hawaii, because they went mental. The guy made them mental. This is a major issue for our community and country. For Reardon not even mention it is a legitimate issue makes me question his sensitivity on this subject. Oh wait, I'll stand up and say I'm mental. I'm not like the retard side of mental where you haven't developed that way. I'm like the demented. See, I peaked and then now I'm dementing. I'm old. I'm turning into Kapuna. I hope the regents and the UH president do an investigation and review this mental health issue matters seriously, as state senators Donovan De La Cruz, Kurt Cavella are suggesting. If not, they should step down and be committed to the mental asylum. Michelle, Kili'i, Kuli, Waipahu. Okay, that's all the time we have. Just a little bit about sensitivity to mental health. And then, I can check this out one more time. Oh, check this out. Oh, you see this? That's pretty nice, huh? That's sunset. It's the sunset clouds in there. And my little plane. Okay, well, it's time to say goodbye. Oh, this way. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Lower your expectations and everything will be fine. Aloha. Have a good day. It's just another day. Everything's fine. You think so? Right. Everything's fine. Don't expect anything. It'll be good. Oh.